go. It's time for some great football in Green Bay. Tonight, it's the second game here on this wild card Saturday, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Green Bay Packers. It's the second of our two games here on this Saturday as Super Wild Card Weekend continues here on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Find games easier than finding your remote. Get 100 plus channels of live sports, movies, and TV in one place. YouTube TV. Try it free. Terms apply. Cancel anytime.
Hell motherfucking yeah.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling, and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
A young nigga ask a question to outside. He's stepping out backstage. Elements, I'm here for 20 minutes. I'm blasting straight, man.
They'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. They'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards there and a first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
It's like a motherfucker. You wonder why it's all being black cheese go in the field.
Play fake, and now it's Dart. He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. And a run past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 42-yard line. Handoff running through the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards to loss, second and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now they contend with a second and 12 after the loss. To throw now, Dart. And that throws to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and journey to
Throwing outside is complete on the diving effort. His second catch in this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
I know it looks like fun to guys like you and me. We're up here in the booth and everyone watching on television, but are you kidding me? In the snow, that type of a play, in the cold, you know that had to hurt to make that play.
I'm just mad he didn't make a snow angel while he was down there. Opportunity missed. Here's Dart. And he hits him in stride. Down at the 3. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here, first and goal. Will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go with a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Throwing, Dart. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
They'll try to throw for it with Dart. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Jake Moody now on for the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good. Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. Effort on the return there gets him across the 30 up to the 33. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. First carry for the all-pro running back, it's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Fights him off. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. So a nice run there, and I have to think a strong running game in the playoffs, maybe even more critical than the regular season. And if you go by the numbers, the man they have running it here, he was the best in the NFL.
And since he led the league in rushing yards, I think it means he's going to see the ball a lot in this game, too, because that's what they're built like. That's what they're built around. So I think the offensive line, the tight end, the wide receivers, everyone is coming together, wanting him to get the ball and get it off it, and they want to carve some holes out there for him.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Love from the gun. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Black 40.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. And that is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Throwing his dart. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Off the play fake, it's Dart. And his throw here is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield as man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Giants. Jamison Williams, 79 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was, and if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. 10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports. The big loss on 1st down leads to a tricky 2nd down. 18 yards to go. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
On the double.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Let's go now. Right. One. Blue. 32. Ready.
Throwing. Love. Rifles one that's going to be intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
This is 2nd and 8. They'll fake the give. Now it's Dart. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. That good for 19 and a first down.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the Packers' 21-yard line.
Let's go.
They go play action with Dart. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, 30 yards. And the Giants are able to widen their advantage. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And that makes our score 17-0. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
Love now. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Williams. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
13 yards on the play. That's good. For a Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Ready, set,
Now Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here we go, set, you, yellow, 10, set.
Here's Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And he's got it inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Come on, set, go.
And quickly out wide, this is Watson. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Claws ready. Let's go now. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. He'll try and do this himself.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Josh Jacobs from 6 yards away. And the Packers are able to cut into that deficit. And oh, it's wide right. No good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Ooh, the juke. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Dart going to look to throw here. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And he is caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give them 18 there, and the Giants have a first down.
And the Giants first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Giants.
On play action, here's Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
That's another Giants first down. A gain of 12. First down, Giants.
To the air, Dart.
Oh, fuck you, bitch.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Dart.
Fuck you.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Down. Ready.
Love. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Right. Ready.
To throw now, here's Love. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. picked up by Javon Holland. Well, Charles, I know you appreciate seeing this great defense, especially with the heightened intensity of the postseason. These two defenses, they have risen to the occasion to force back-to-back interceptions.
You know me well, Brandon. I always stand with my fellow defenders, and I love watching them make plays, and you nailed it. It's playoff time. This is when it matters most.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Oh, my God! Motherfucker!
That one might need to go back to the drawing board. Almost a disaster. And it winds up just an incomplete pass, though. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And he returns this to the 22. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start in the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, trying to slow things down a little bit.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. A third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Blaster, 6. Slice blue. Set.
Operating from the gun. Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A really nice gain of 25 yards. I love that play, because in the snow you think run, run, run. Big passing play there.
And defenders hate it, especially in open space, because trying to come under control, break down, and make a tackle in the open field, difficult in normal conditions. In these conditions, almost impossible.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Red 38. Black shot. Set.
Working out of the gun. Love. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
50, green. Drill green. Hut, hut.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
On now is the Packers punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Looking to throw, Dart. Sets up the screen to Gordon. They'll get Foreigner out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Throwing, Dart. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. The power move was there, but didn't buy him a whole lot. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
That's a
Fucking Fub just took the fucking ball.
On the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down.
10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs. To about the 40-yard line.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Black, slide through. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Love. And this is caught by Williams. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big pickup of 38.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ballgame. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Love from the gun. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a 1st down on that last catch as well.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Check.
Here's Jacobs. And a 2nd effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Packers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion. And that makes this a 1-point game now. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Pushing his way through. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead, and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
To throw, Dart. Open man downfield is Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A first down there on a pickup at 25.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, New York.
A quick throw there out to Williams. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 11 more on that one and another first down.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. A play fake, and now it's Dart.
My God, bro.
Late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Gets this complete to Shaheed. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Here's Dart once more. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Well, a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Williams, a man in motion right. Right back to him on 1st down. A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there. 53 yards rushing for him now to this point. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Here's Dart. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson. To give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. From the gun, here's Dart. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Deep in the red zone, seemed like they had their mind made up that was 4-down territory, and now they've got it inside the 5.
I like the way you looked at that because you're thinking just like a play caller and a head coach who gave the play caller that authority. It was 4-down territory. They went for it, picked it up. They didn't get the touchdown, But what a great consolation prize. A new set of downs and another shot at the end zone.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Cam Scatterby taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Giants are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Now Moody for the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Giants 24, Packers 14.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Set, ready. 40, field, flat. 6, ready.
Play action this time with Love.
God dang.
To Matthew Golden. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for the Packers. First down.
Time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts and, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this one is incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here comes second down.
Ready. Ready. Hut, hut.
Here's Love. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. Second and 11. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 76 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's caught by Johnson. And he is going to have a New York first down, and the Giants are going to win the football game. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Giants.
Throwing his dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Second and 10. To throw now, Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. The Giants' season will continue at least another week as we say so long, everybody.
Wait for shit. Fuck.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Lambeau, good night, everybody.
Great game practice, bro, man. You beat yourself, bro. Next round. On to the next one. You all right? Hot in here to you?